thought that I would try doing a tutorial outside. Can you tell I have spring fever? So this is something really simple and easy. I created this little, it's all about the flowers, flower thingy on a page I made late last night. So I thought I'd show you how to do that. It may be something you already know how to do, in which case you can decide whether or not you want to continue watching. But if you don't know how to create this, then this is a quickie for you, and it's something you can use on cards, on pages, on projects, etc. So let's begin. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to use for our little flower sun project today this Friendly Forest paper pack that I picked up at Michael's with, of course, a coupon. So I really love the Friendly Forest. I'm sure you're all aware that everybody has a little fetish with creatures this scrapbooking season. So this is lots of fun. So I have trimmed 3 sheets of paper down to, I think, 4 by 4. All right, and I have searched through my chaotic scrap space for my bone folder, cannot find it. So this popsicle stick will have to work for us today. So I'm going to, in some ways, use this, the lines on this to help me out. But I'm going to do an accordion fold on the paper, or with the paper, okay? And depending on the size of your sunflower, let's just call it a flower, you can adjust the size depending on the width of the fold. So there's one, all right, and this is going to be pretty, a pretty deep flower. So if you want a flower that's a little thinner for perhaps a scrapbook page, so it's not too, your page is not too lumpy and bumpy, then I don't know if this is that an inch? I don't know. But you may want to make it, the folds, a little bit shorter, not as tall. Okay, so we'll continue on. That's just a little FYI for you. All right, and then we'll keep going here. Okay. And I didn't say, but you will want, oh, I forgot to get my punch too. But you will want to have some adhesive, some glue, and a little circular punch or something, usually what I use. This one's not folding just right. That's okay. Sometimes I will just go back and I can cut off the piece that's not cooperating. For now, I'll do that. Then I'll come back and deal with it. Okay, so we're gonna do this last little square here. And you could certainly mix and match the papers. I saw this winter in one of the little antique shops in the Old Town area where I live. They made several of these out of music sheets, which was very cute, and had glitter all over them, and they had them in their window as snowflakes. So again, there are a lot of different possibilities, things you could do with this, either as a flower, a snowflake, a sun, really whatever you want. Okay, so that's done. So now you want to get your adhesive, and what we're going to do is adhere, we're going to fold each of these together like so. I think I'll fold this one in. Alright, so folding, so you have, I don't know why this one came out perfect and the other ones are all kind of weird. You may want to take your time and make sure that your folds are nice and neat, not sloppy like mine. Okay, but now what we're going to do is we're going to adhere this all the way around. So I'll start with this one since it's the neat one, and put some adhesive on there, and then I'm going to adhere these two together and hold. I brought some glue dots out. I guess you could try that. I just always use this, but you could use whatever you want. And then I'm going to stick this one in here, adhesive here, and then stick these. And you want let's call them the mountains, on the top side, of course, not the bottom side, because then you just see the white, or perhaps the pattern, another pattern that may not be the one that you selected. So make sure you're adhering it in the proper direction, okay? So now once you do that, then you're gonna go in and you're going to adhere these other sides together, and you hold, okay? And then you may have to kind of go, just make sure it's caught, and then you're gonna, the last two is a little bit more challenging because you do have to kind of hold it together, okay, and bring it around. Oops, hope I'm still in the camera. You bring it around, and you can even go on the underside and do a little pinching. See, like this doesn't want to hold for me, so kind of have to do a little pinching and make sure. And the one I made last night, I just kind of set it aside and for a little bit, and it eventually caught just fine. Let's see, maybe get in there and make sure that it's sticking together just the way you want. And then the last one, again, you're gonna have to really bring it around because it may fight you, but you know you're gonna win the battle. And bring that in. All right, and that's your last step. And if you can't get in there, use your bone folder or a popsicle stick and pull that around. Okay. All right. All right, now what I forgot to bring out here, big oops, oh, look how pretty that green is. Oh, I love that, I love that. I forgot to bring a little, let's see, we'll create something. I have scissors, but I don't have my punch, but that's okay, we'll make something. Okay, so let me let this sit for a second. And just to show you, so I'm just going to take a little bit of, this is some sassafras, and I'm going to do just a little rough circle. Usually I use my punch for this. And you know what, since I can't get a perfect circle, I'm gonna do a rough, oops, little scallopy thing, flowery thing. Okay, that's fine. And I'm going to sit that right on top of there. Now I love to use music sheets, and you see, and this one's less than perfect because I didn't get my fold just so the white is exposed. So you do want to try to get it as decently even as possible so that you don't have that situation. So I will usually put a punch or something there, and then a button perhaps on the top. But how cute is that? Okay, you have to be in love with that. So anyway, that's fairly easy to do. Probably the trickiest part is making sure that your folds are neat enough so that they match up. But it's not like it's rocket science. So anyway, I hope that that was useful, and you can check out the layout that I incorporated this particular little flower, sun, snowflake thingy. So, okay, later.